Good afternoon, everyone. Here is the ACTV. I'm the reporter Sue. Today's event is about helping the minority business, and today we have 3 male candidates coming as a speaker. Here is the report. Thank you.
Press release immigration press conference. Summary bringing together different stakeholders. Led by activist and leader of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Coalition, current president of the New York State Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, will hold a press conference this Friday to present a technical document on immigration white paper that counteracts anti-immigrant rhetoric and proposes constructive and beneficial ways to address immigration in the United States. These two leaders will be joined as essential components of a growing coalition. Today, business leaders, government procurement officials, and elected leaders come together to address ways not only to empower local small and minority businesses, but also to devise strategies that help reduce migration from Latin America and the Caribbean, improving economic conditions in their countries of origin. Immigrants are critical to our nation's strength and future, fill critical job vacancies, and revitalize communities as small business owners and frontline workers. It is time to honor these contributions with a modern immigration system that respects human dignity, keeps families together, and reflects our values as a nation built by immigrants. We must advance permanent protections for dreamers, establish legal and fair pathways to citizenship, and ensure border security along with due process and compassion. This is not just a moral imperative, it's smart economic policy. Now is the time for bold, bipartisan immigration reform that lives up to the courage and contributions of those who still believe in the American dream. We are part of building this country, and we have the tools. The central mission of this event is to highlight the social and economic impact that can be achieved by developing a Hispanic and minority buying group made up of certified minority business owners in New York. The Hispanic buying group HBG will act as a force multiplier, a key player to improve the effectiveness of this emerging coalition. The HBG will coordinate activities, seek corporate partners, and establish supportive relationships with governments at all levels. This purchasing group will also acquire goods and products from its trading counterparts in Latin America and the Caribbean, most of whom are Latino and Afro-Latino entrepreneurs in vulnerable situations. This international trade coalition will be the first of its kind and will allow minority business owners in the United States to purchase products directly from minority entrepreneurs in Latin American and Caribbean countries. In turn, this will allow minority entrepreneurs in the U.S. to sell their products to American corporations, generating business opportunities in those countries as well. Concerned about the current tariff proposal, the press conference will also hear from Hispanic distributors and retailers regarding their concern about the current tariff proposals and their impact on trade with Latin America. The main concern of the HBG, which has broad bipartisan support, is that its work to strengthen indigenous Latin American companies as a means to curb migration would be undermined if the tariff regime for Latin America is not based on fair trade. If costs increase, a greater outflow of migrants to the United States could be generated. Technical document white paper. This technical paper on immigration that we have developed presents a comprehensive approach to addressing migration concerns while fostering economic development opportunities in Latin America and the Caribbean. It lays out germane solutions that seek to facilitate legal immigration, empower migrants, and stimulate economic growth, both in the United States and in the migrants' countries of origin. These solutions involve the cooperation of federal agencies, trade unions, and public and private associations. Latin America and the Caribbean have enormous potential for economic growth and development. However, significant challenges such as poverty, inequality, and limited access to resources impede progress. To address these challenges and unleash the full potential of the region, a comprehensive strategy of economic development initiatives is imperative. To reduce the incentive to migrate, it is essential to improve economic opportunities in countries of origin. This solution involves redirecting a portion of the resources currently allocated to immigration-related expenditures towards initiatives aimed at improving economic development in the region. Objectives: promote sustainable economic growth and development, reduce poverty and inequality, improve competitiveness and innovation, promote inclusive and equitable opportunities for all sectors of society, strengthen regional cooperation and partnerships. Summary: the proposed solutions comprehensively address the complex issues surrounding legal immigration and economic development by fostering collaboration between federal agencies, unions, and governments in Latin America and the Caribbean. These initiatives seek to create a win-win situation Legal migration processes are streamlined. Migrants are empowered. And economic opportunities are increased. In their countries of origin, this approach not only responds to immediate challenges, but also contributes to long-term stability and prosperity. By implementing this comprehensive economic development strategy, Latin America and the Caribbean can unleash its full potential, promote inclusive growth and build a prosperous and sustainable future for all its citizens. Collaboration and collective action are essential to address the region and APOs as challenges and seize opportunities for shared prosperity.